Oh yeah. Had to do some troubleshooting. This wasn't working, but it seems to be working. I think I've got it. I have been trying to start this for like the last 30 minutes at least. Anywho, welcome, people. It's been a while since I played Legend of Zelda. When I played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and when I played them back to back, which was pretty fitting because they were very similar. They were both on the Nintendo 64. They looked very similar and played very similarly with some different mechanics, like in Majora's Mask, the mask system. But other than that, they're both pretty similar. This is the first one I'll be playing that moves away from that. Wind Waker, this initially released on the GameCube, if I remember correctly, though I am playing the HD version, which came out on Wii U. So I don't know how this plays. I don't know like anything about this game other than I've seen pictures. So I've seen how the game kind of looks, and I know that there's some sort of boat mechanic. I feel like I've seen pictures of like sailing. Wonder if I should read this. I don't even know what this is. I never even actually started the game and just kind of went into this. A man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared, as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark. I've read that too slow. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom, none remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast out evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. So I guess now we can finally begin. I was afraid of like if I used the skip function, it would skip like this kind of sequence as well. I wasn't sure what would happen, so I didn't want to skip that. Okay, now that I'm seeing this, I'm remembering. I said that I hadn't seen anything but a couple pictures. But now that I think about it, I think I saw a YouTube video of like the very beginning of the game. Doesn't she get like taken or something? And that's like the whole purpose. You're trying to like save her, like go after her. You play as her big brother here. Oh, eye control now. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea when I play with the gulls. I call it Ariel's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? Yes, Steph, you're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Now, I feel like I've heard about this and it was kind of in that opening cinematic. But you know, there's like, you know, each game you play is Link typically. And you've got similar appearance in this game, but from what I remember, you don't actually play as Link. You play as this boy. It talked about in that opening cinematic about how, because of the legend of the hero of time, like it was tradition to dress up the boys in that green garb. So you take on similar appearance, but you're not actually Link. Should I talk to people? Hello? Are you gardening? Hi, Link. What's that? Today is your birthday. Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow. Time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Why, I swear I just cut the grass in this field the other day. But look at how tall it's gotten already. Say, do you want to try cutting it, Link? You'd be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun. It's like a treasure hunt. Except, you're gonna need some kind of grass cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. That's just common sense, buddy. Interesting. Something I can't do at the moment. Is that a golden rupee? Isn't that like the thing? Why is there a gold rupee like just right here at the start? What? Isn't that like normally pretty rare? Doesn't it like have a bunch? Isn't that like 100 rupees? Typically? What is this? I guess not. I guess it's not a special in this one. It's not even as much as a red rupee. What was that? Did that even give me rupees? Oh yeah, I wasn't looking at the counter. Hello, boy. Wow, I hope I'll be able to jump like you someday, Link. I know, I'm pretty wonderful. Pretty great. Now who's this old fella? That's correct, you're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. Yeah, it's just tutorial stuff. Not for more. I can teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and drop by my room. You want to teach me more? Okay. I might have to take allergy meds. I feel a little, little off. Let's check inside. Link, is that you? If I recall correctly, today you are the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so old? You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles. You have come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach you. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can and then press A. That is how you perform a rolling attack. If you think you understand, then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. Run as fast as I can. There's no actual control of like running, right? I did it. Ah, my brother upstairs is very high-strung. His is the way of knowledge. He locks himself in his room and studies all day. He is quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. On top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times, I am ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of that, Link. I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold. And to that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. What say you? Do you wish to practice your skills with a sword? I don't have a sword. Are you going to give me one? Seems so. We can practice. I can learn. You got a spear. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Hua! Wrong. Press only B. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Right. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Yeah, no targeting. I got it. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me and then press B. Yeah, figured that out. Keep swinging. Hua. Hua, hua, hua. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target with ZL and then tilt toward me and press B. Come at me. Hua. Very good. Keep thrusting. Ooh, that's a cool combo. Good. That is enough. It is as I foresaw. One day you shall become a master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. If I did give you one, I'm certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. But if for any reason you feel you need more training, then come see me again. Will do. I still gotta go see my grandmother. And so far, all this tutorial stuff is pretty basic. It's probably a complete waste of time, but I'll still check with this old guy. See what he wants. You're growing up, Link. Which means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can get from this point forward. And if you want to be wise, you must first know things. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things. Yes, I've been studying all manner of topics for many years now. Now I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and I think you're the one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. The reading leads to knowing, you know. I guess that happened again. Honestly, this hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. He hates studying all day, every day. The lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No. The brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot. As if that's of any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise, yeah. Any of this actually important? Ugh, I can't be bothered. Wonder if I'm gonna need my notepad for this game. Like when I played Majora's Mask, I have a very extensive note. I literally wrote down all the different songs you could play, any information like the bomber hideout, secret code, anything like that. That is just, you know, good to remember. I wrote down everything. All right. Grandmother, are you in here? I've heard you've been looking for me. Is that you, grandmother? Oh, my green garb. I've been waiting for you, Link. Link. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. They look like they might be a little warm for this weather. Well, he looks so happy. Look at that expression. He's filled with joy. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is the day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken of in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for the battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such days, in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca's the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Wow, look at me! Does all this make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister Errol. Yes, Grandma. I shall do that. I've already explored, so I'll focus on actual main progression now. No more of this nonsense. Back to me sister. She's still up there. Render's distance is really not bad. I can see her from here, surprisingly. I suppose we're getting to more modern stuff, at least in this HD release. Now we're finally playing on just regular HD. I mean, HD, I don't know what it means. I don't know exactly how they updated HD. Is this just 720p or is it 1080? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Ahoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. I guess they're pretty neat though. So anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? I'm going to give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday. You got the telescope. This is your sister's most precious belonging. Treasure it dearly. I don't have the gamepad. I bet this would be pretty cool. The way it's describing the use of the gamepad, I feel like it'd be pretty cool to actually use it. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Look at that bird fella. What was he freaking out over? That sky. Oh, geez, what's that? What? Who's that? What the heck is going on here? Why are they attacking this bird? Why is that bird holding someone? Ooh. Now who is that? Seems to be an important question. They fell out in the forest. I'm not allowed in the forest. Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. To defend myself. I must go speak with grandmother. Maybe we can go get the family shield. I might need a sword as well. But I think I must first speak with grandmother about this. Hello. Link, what's the matter? What happened? Where is Errol? I know she's a good girl who behaves herself, but she's still just a child. You mustn't let your eyes off her. Really nothing. Can I just take the shield? I need something. Nothing. Crap. That's all she talks about. What do? Do I just go talk to the sword guy? Well, what do I do here? Fella, I need a sword. I know you're afraid of my grandmother getting mad at you, but trust me, I need one. Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? No. A sword can do good or evil. It reflects. What happens if I do this? Is it just the same instruction? I need the sword. I don't want instruction on the sword. I already did instruction, but I'm confused. That dialogue was definitely different, so... Hold B briefly and release it. This is a parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A. And then quickly press A. Whoa. Combat's definitely getting interesting here. I see why we needed more instruction. There's more to this. Hooah. Very good. Now finally the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. That was a fine display. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold. An eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the field of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. All right. You accepted the hero sword. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down that kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, the sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. All right. Now I must go save this lady. Lady, I come for you. I come to your rescue. What's up here? A nice view? Is it really just a nice view? You can even get up here? Ooh, ah. What's this? Fairy fountain sight ahead. Increase your fortune. There's a fairy fountain. That's cool. Is this the fountain? Right here in the cave? No. There she is. I wonder who that is. I wonder what the name is. I wonder how many games Zelda is like not a part of. Because it's the Legend of Zelda, but like she was not really involved in Majora's Mask, for example. There was like a flashback scene that included her, and that was it. It literally just had a flashback of her giving you the Ocarina of Time, since it still held function in that game. Held purpose in that game. A monster, my first encounter. Can I do that parry strike? I'm kind of curious how this works. In what circumstances is it possible? Because it's not really shown up as an option against his attacks. Well, I suppose we vanquished it. What is that? Oh. That's weird. What's the point of that? Why is it not just straight up drop loot? Why does it drop that orb, which you can then break for loot? What's with this big rock? This is probably something you can blow up in the future or something. I guess you gotta blow up this rock or something, and then there's the fairy fountain. Pick up? There's no freaking way. What do you mean pick up? Why is that? No, I gotta pee really bad all of a sudden. I gotta be right back. I guess we're supposed to climb up here. Still gotta make it to the lady. But how do we help her if she's hanging up on a branch? We can't possibly reach her. Oh, we've got more monsters. What are these fellas called again? It's like the main Zelda enemy. I've played, in case you don't know, earlier I said this will be like the first game going into from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. But I have played, before playing the classics, the older ones, I've played Breath of Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Those were the first ever I've played. I'd never really played the older ones until now. Wow, what's with that getup? Well, whatever. So where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tatra. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on the summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain? Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there, let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him, come on. Well, that's kind of rude. I just came up... What the heck, dude? You just gonna blow me off like that? Oi, big brother! What are you doing up here? You shouldn't be up here. It's a bit far. Yeah. Stupid kid, get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Yes. So now we must truly go on our heroic journey. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know, pirates. The terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa there. Just who are you? Where do you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please. All I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Link's sister had made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help now, would it? Humph, I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what. If you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while. So you'd better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Alrighty. It's time for us to begin. Grandmate, something terrible happened. Why? Why do we not tell her? What? Where's the shield? Grandma, where's the shield? Why have you taken it down? Take it with you. You got the hero shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Holds you out to defend yourself. I guess it is true. Ariel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Oh, Errol. I'll save her, grandmother. I'll do it. Just leave it to me. All right, I've gotten a shield. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yes, let's leave this place. We must go after my sister. I'm pretty sure that saving the sister, that's like the main goal of this game, right? The Forsaken Fortress also sounds pretty nasty, pretty bad. I imagine we're not just heading straight there and dealing with it. So I don't think we're sticking with these pirates, are we? Because I feel like I've seen pictures of like a small boat that you sail on. Like on your own. So I feel like you're not going to stick with these pirates. Like something's going to happen. How much longer is this going to go on, do you think? Do you have an estimate? Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn back and take you back to your island? I've got to get my sister. There's no way I could give up on this. Sure, I'll miss my home, but I've no choice.